لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله ما لنا رب سوى لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, brothers and sisters in Islam. And we ask Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, may Allah accept your ibadah on the month of Ramadan. May Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala grant us hidayah of Ramadan after the month of Ramadan, inshallah. May Allah make it easy for those who are planning to have the maximum reward in the month of Ramadan. Brothers and sisters in Islam, we are so fortunate ummah because we are the follower of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and we are khayr ummah. We are the best ummah nation came to mankind. We believe that Deenul Islam came to maintain the life of Muslim and the non-Muslim. So we learn something, it's called Islah. Islah is to repair and fix something, being changed and changing the fitrat of Allah, bring you back to, as I call it always, factory setting. That mood, that heart, that mind, which you're born with it. Then every Muslim, يولد على الفطرة, كل مولود يولد على الفطرة. Every person who born clean. But what happened? There is external interference and it changed him. Our parents, the society, the school, the way we read, the experience of life, paint on our behavior and attitude some type of influence. Right. We know that our children born salih, and Deen al-Islam want to keep that piety and that natural, obvious iman in the heart of the person. But the children is like a sponge. They suck whatever we give them. Anyone who got bad attitude, who bad behavior is not permanent. He gain it and he develop it after that. We got some requests from the brother talking about the habit, who those who got short temper, who those who got a bad habit, who those who got abnormal attitude. I don't want to talk about those who got heterosexuality or abnormal sexuality. I'm talking about your bad akhlaq, bad manner. Is it genetic or you pick it up? Because Nabi Muhammad said, everyone born fitra. Fitra means clean, pure, good. But because of so many interference, we become like the way we look. Evil is not permanent. Evil is not permanent. It's something coming from outside. So, religion, akhlaq, that type of behavior, we get it right. Deen al-Islam, the religion of Islam, does not change the fitrah. Actually, maintain what you gain after the fitrah. Fitrah means natural, born with it, the genetic thing, you get it. So now and then, we put ourselves on laboratory of Allah to refine or to clean and purify that new entry or the new things come to our mind. Whenever you have some corruption, take your car to the surface, bring back pure the water, normal. That's why we have 5 times Salah, we have month of Ramadan, once a year, we have Jum'ah, we have Hajj, we have Dhikrullah, we have Tahajjud, we have Bayan. We have to refresh our Iman because of the daily paces and the daily action, we gain some stain and some dirt in ourselves. Back to factory setting, as they call it. كل ابن آدم خطاء. Every son of Adam can do mistake, but he never born with it. So now, خطاء, it means you change the fitrah, you change that natural thing, you get it. And Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala said, ظهر الفساد في البر والبحر بما كسبت أيدي الناس. The corruption appear on land and sea because of man-made. There was no pollution until we come and dirty the water. So You are salih, you are clean, but your nafs, your shaitan, the society, the people around you made you this way. So there's no one born shaitan, no one born dirty. We get it from outside. The word islah, maintain, fix, repair, reform, come in Quran 170 times. Aslihu, yuslihu, muslihin, salih. You know that root word called saluha. Saluhat means you take your car to repair. You take your heart for surface. You go to the doctor to check, and then any problem, he fix it. So that 170 times, Allah mentioned it in Quran to ask you to go to repair and back to factory setting, or to reform yourself to the genuine copy or the master copy. But this shaitan doesn't leave us alone, and nafs doesn't leave us alone. قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مَنْ زَكَّاهَا وَقَدْ خَابَ مَنْ دَسَّاهَا. So now you got two options. You want to adopt that fitrah, or you want to kill it and you get that das or that corruption come to your attitude and your behavior. You take your son, put him amongst the pious people, he will be pious. You take him to put him on a dirty environment, he will be like this. Right. Problem of religion because of that, the religion come clean, then shaitan and nafs come and corrupt the religion, make partners, three God, you know, all that type of shirk, that type of shirk. Then the mission and the job of every Nabi is to bring people back to factory setting, to that what you call the original software, as we say it. Then because of the years, because of the time we spend, we got that type of corruption. Muslim, after Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah asked him to make that islah, to call people, and this is the greatest ibadah, when you call people to the fitrat of Allah tabarak wa ta'ala, call them to the natural, obvious attitude which can beautify this dunya. The best, before you give the child food, before you give the child clothes, give him the fitrat of Allah, modesty, generosity, iman, that to keep that purity in himself till he died. That's why we got pious people. He was able to keep that fitrat of iman till he died. Never allow anything to invade and to attack and to change that pure water which Allah created him from. We call it nutfah, that Allah respect that type of nutfah, on that piece of atom which Allah tabarak wa ta'ala spoke to it. The other thing also here, Anbiya, every Nabi, he used to say like this, in uridu illa al-islaha mastata'at. My job is just to bring you back to the fitrat of Allah. So Islam does not put something new, just to call you to the fitrat of Allah. Shaving under your armpit, it was a fitrah. Cutting your nails is a fitrah. Trimming the mustache is a fitrah. Shaving the hair is a fitrah. Respecting your parents is a fitrah. It means obvious, natural. So if someone respects his parents, we don't say, wow, mashallah, because it's obvious. If someone honest, don't say wow. It's what is the alternative? What is the other action? What do you expect? If someone spoke the truth, we say wow, not wow. This is the obvious. That one, you're supposed to get shocked when the person lies, when the person dishonest, because the fitrah, the obvious, is to do good, not to do bad. So when we see the women wearing a scarf, we don't say, oh, wow. We have to get shocked for those who took after. One lady met me and asked me, non-Muslim lady, said, why you ask your wife to put cover? So me, I was joking. I told her, no, we never put cover. You took off the cover. Because the obvious is to cover. He said, no. I said, yes, you did cover your body, so that one is a part of your body. So now you're blaming me because I'm on the fitrah. I don't drink alcohol. So I look funny, strange. And the one who drinks alcohol is a normal. Is that normal? I only marry halal. Don't have a girlfriend. I don't have haram. So which one is odd? Which one is odd? The one who practices the fitrah, or the one who stand against the fitrah of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala? The fitrah is very beautiful. Islam just beautify it, take all the dirt from it and show the beauty of it. Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam did say that, إِنَّمَا بُعِثْتُ لِأُتَمِّمَ مَكَارِمَ الْأَخْلَاقِ. I've been sent there to revive and to complete and beautify the attitude which all the Anbiya brought it. That's why they call it fada'il. Fada'il, it means the etiquettes. The Anbiya came with the same job. Respect your parents, believe in one God, don't do evil. And Deen Islam come to confirm it and beautify it. That's as Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, إِنَّمَا بُعِثْتُ لِأُتَمِّمَ مَكَارِمَ الْأَخْلَاقِ. May Allah reward our beloved Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam for beautifying our attitude and our behavior. Inshallah, short break, we'll continue after the break. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, brother and sister in Islam, and once again we thank you for your emails, phone calls, and we make dua to Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. May Allah grant our children hidayah. May Allah use us to beautify the fitrah of Allah on the people. May Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala clean and purify our fitrah so that we can look better in the eyes of Allah and the eyes of the non-Muslim as well. Brother and sister in Islam, if you remember that the hadith of Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in the final Hajj, or the last Hajj he made it, when he recited this ayah, Al-Yawma. Al-Yawma is that day. Some ulama said it's not only the day of Hajj. The day when you read this ayah, like today is the Al-Yawma. Today, Akmaltu, I have completed lakum deenukum. I have completed for you the religion of Islam. I did maintain the era of Christianity. I did maintain the era of Judaism. I brought people to the road of Allah. I did show you the halal and haram. Al-yawmu akmal. Kamil, it means has no shortage. So there is no way for bid'ah, there is no way to put something extra. Our Nabi did do the best and complete the deen. وَأَتْمَمْتُ عَلَيْكُمْ نِعْمَتِي. And today I have beautified. Tamam, it means jammala. Jammala, beautify. Tamam. Sometimes the thing is perfect, complete, but not beautiful. Like you got, like my car and your car is running, but doesn't look smart. So the car is running, it means doing the job. Kamil, complete. But we need to put some accessories there, to put some luxurious thing to look tamam. Allahumma rabba hadhi da'wati tamma. Tamma, it means beautiful. Inna taswiyat as-sufufi min tamam as-salah. When you stand on the straight saf in salah, is a beautiful salah. You beautifying salah. So that one we call it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke about tamam here. Right. وَأَتِمُّ الْحَجَّ وَالْعُمْرَةِ. Beautify your hajj and umrah. Don't do a routine work. I just want to tell you about tamam here. وَأَتِمُّ الصَّوْمِ. Beautify your fasting. Not food, not hunger strike, stopping eating and drinking and sleeping with your wife. No, we need to let our eyes fast, our tongue fast. Beautify it, man. Let it be an angel. Be an angel. Then, وَأَتِمُّ الرِّضَاعَ. Allah is telling the women, when she breastfeeding the child, make it in a beautiful way. Stop hitting the children and swearing the children because he cry. No, do it in a love. And I don't know, you got some ladies that the baby, the only language of the baby is to cry. They doesn't have any other language. So the baby cries. You say, come here, shaitan. Every time you're hungry, what's wrong? Come here. She give him the breastfeeding and she hitting him and she treat him very harshly. She says, no, وَأَتِمُّ الرِّضَاعَ. Beautify the breastfeeding for the baby. Give your baby with love. You are not a giver of food. You are the mother. Before you give the milk, you give him the love and muhabba. That وَأَتِمُّ الرِّضَاعَ. Take care of the child, not only for stomach, for anything else. As I told you, for after the adhan, Allahumma rabba hadhi da'wati tamma wa salati al-qa'ima. Deen al-Islam is da'wati tamma. Calling people for salah is the tamam. Without salah, you are not a Muslim. So it's tamma, beautiful ibadah. Right? Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, as I said now, إِنَّمَا بُعِثْتُ لِأُتَمِّمَ مَكَارِمَ الْأَخْلَاقِ. I've been sent to beautify the good character of the previous nation. You used to fast this way, now you see the beautiful way. You used to do this, the dua is like this, do sajda like this. You give a nice model of ibadah, which you look very beautiful and very smart, very civilized ibadah and suitable. I was reading tafsir for tamma, suitable for every era, every time, generation. The hijab of the time of Rasulullah is the same hijab like now and same hijab after 500 years. Salatul Muslimin is suitable for all years, all ages till the day of Qiyamah. You'll never find someone to upgrade it or beautify it or civilize it. It's like that. That's answer for those who say Islam is not suitable for now. No. Our deen in Islam, Allah sent it to match all the ages and all the era till the day of Qiyamah, because it's not against technology, it's not against the modern thing, only beautify that modern life or technology and tame it and domesticate it and make it beneficial. Make it as a humanity act. We don't want that technology to let us act like an animal or like a robot. Right. So, Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam kammala, complete, and then akmala, fix, first aslaha, maintain, repair, and then kammala, complete it, and then atamma, beautify it, become jameel. That is the deen of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now what should you do now? You should repair the attitude of your son, then you complete his akhlaq, and then you beautify his akhlaq. And wallahi, alhamdulillah, thumma alhamdulillah, you got millions of Muslims. Because of them, the other beautify their akhlaq and role model. You got so many business people, so many teachers, Muslim, because of his attitude, tamma, beautiful, people accepted Islam, people think good about Allah tabarak wa ta'ala. And we got as well millions of people also corrupt. They don't maintain, they don't complete, they don't beautify, they give our children ugly attitude. That sign of Qiyamah, يَكْثُرُ الْفُحْشُ مِنَ الْقَوْلِ. The rude words, the sharp tongue will be very common. Now in a movie, in a language now, you got a very ugly words, and unfortunately people accept it. They don't count it as evil. So now we got some people maintain and fix, some people corrupt. 1 hour of my program, 5 minutes on YouTube can corrupt it, can take all what, can demolish and destroy what I have said now. That's why we said keep your children under your observation, monitoring your children, because that media can cause a problem for you. Then some people maintain and fix themselves and fix the other and fix family and friends and society as well. And I got some person, we call him Muslih. What Muslih? He did reform the Ummah by his words, by his action, by his understanding of Quran. He changed many people, and we hope that we are one from that. Then remember, it's a command of Allah. It is وَأَصْلِحُوا ذَاتَ بَيْنِكُمْ وَأَصْلِحُوا بَيْنَ أَخَوَيْكُمْ. It is a command of Allah, is to fix and repair the attitude of the people. Any type of friction, any error, you've been asked by Allah tabarak wa ta'ala and commanded by Allah is to fix it. Then to fix what you broke, not the other break also. You broke something. إِلَّا مَنْ تَابَ وَأَصْلَحَ. After you make tawbah from that nonsense, you have to maintain what you broke. You cheated that woman, marry her. You robbed that person, took his money, give him the money. You backbite someone, try to speak good about him. So that's called aslaha, illa man taba wa aslaha. We got so many people after tawbah, they did make islah a lot. Right. But the problem is, when you don't know how to make islah, or you corrupt people and you say, إِنَّمَا نَحْنُ مُصْلِحُونَ وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ لَا تُفْسِدُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ. When it's been said to them, do not corrupt on earth, قَالُوا إِنَّمَا نَحْنُ مُصْلِحُونَ. No, we are not corrupting, we are maintaining. The issue now is upside down. That is the biggest problem, when the person corrupting while he believes that he's maintaining, he's fixing it. The other thing also, Allah said, أَلَا إِنَّهُمْ هُمُ الْمُفْسِدُونَ وَلَكِنْ لَا يَشْعُرُونَ. That is the biggest problem. When you corrupt the life of your child while you think, some mothers like that, force the girl to marry a wrong person. Because of my say, no, I'm planning good for her. Mommy, let your daughter marry the one she loves. Is good deen, Muslim, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will provide him. You can't force the girl to live with someone she doesn't like him. Now they get talaq, divorce after 3 months, and some people 30 days they get divorced. Why? Because you don't take that person who choose that boy under the Shari'at of Allah. You don't try to make islah. You don't try to maintain the life of these people. Right. Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala spoke about those people who misunderstand the meaning of islah. To maintain that islah. Double check if you act of islah matching Quran and Sunnah. Because sometimes you become islah according to your view or according to the way you think, your ideology. No, we make islah which matching Quran and the Hadith and the Shari'at of Allah and the Fitrat of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. May Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala use us as a Muslihun, inshallah. Short break, we'll continue after the break. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, brothers and sisters in Islam. And once again, we say shukran jazeelan on behalf of my cameraman, my sound engineer, my editors, and all our friends behind the camera. We say shukran jazeelan that you're tuning to our ITV. We are saying in advance, Ramadan Mubarak. May Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala accept your ibadah. May Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala use this month of Ramadan as a islah, as maintaining our attitude and come back to the road of Allah. May Allah make rad to us. Allahumma ruddana ilayka raddan jamila. Oh Allah, call us towards you in a beautiful way, inshallah. And that's golden opportunity for us because we did taste Iman in the month of Ramadan, so we have to use it as a islah, inshallah. Before the break, I was talking about those who got error on their understanding of islah. Teaching the children bad habit and you think that you're making him clever. So the error of morality, the error of that etiquette or that manner of Deenul Islam or the fitrah of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ لَا تُفْسِدُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ قَالُوا إِنَّمَا نَحْنُ مُصْلِحُونَ. That is the biggest problem now. When you play with the error, that people teaching us a bad attitude and say this is the diplomatic way, this is the, clever, this is a skill, how to deal with dunya. No. The akhlaq is akhlaq, doesn't have any thought of negotiation. We try to deviate. So some people change our qiyam. Nowadays, the children disrespect parents, and they say it's a friendship. People nowadays, they disregard the deen of Allah. They say, my heart is clean. So there is something, it's called error on the qiyam or the morality here, what we have it here. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Al-Kahf, قُلْ هل أنبئكم بالأخسرين أعمالا. Shall I tell you who's the big loser in the day of Qiyamah? الذين ضل سعيهم في الحياة الدنيا. Those, their effort in this life gone astray. وهم يحسبون أنهم يحسنون صنعا. While they are thinking that they are doing something good, making movie, to call the people to haram, or to let the people commit haram. And you say it's art, is a talent, taking people away from ibadah by some other sport or some other haram, pull them out from the call of Allah. Adhan is on, and you call it sport, and you call it building your body. You have haram relationship with the woman or the girl, and you call it friendship and love. Is that love? Will Allah reward you for that love, or that lust and desire, and that love take you and her to the Jahannam or to the punishment of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala? Definitely we have to set and match our morality and our mindset with Quran and Sunnah so that we can have a trust that we are on a tariqul mustaqim. Deen al-Islam taught us how to maintain, how to complete, how to beautify. Muslim 24 hours on that process. Deen al-Islam taught us how to wash ourselves in a beautiful way. You will never find it in other religion. To make ghusl in Islam is a lovely system. Deen al-Islam teach us how to sit on a good way in a bathroom. Can you believe that? Deen al-Islam knows how to make stinja. We never find the word stinja in any other religion or culture except Deen al-Islam. Deen al-Islam taught you how to sleep. If you have heart problems, sleep on the right side. If you have stomach problem, sleep on the left side. You'll never find that in any religion. It's called Deen al-Islam, Deen al-Fitra. Right. Deen al-Islam taught us if you have some remain of meat or food in between your teeth, if you pull it with your tongue, eat it. If you pull it with your hand or with a toothpick, take it out. Can you believe in any other religion a small details like that? Deen al-Islam told us the scenario of Akhirah from the first moment you die, the pain of death, till you enjoy Hur al-Ain in details. Which religion can tell you that? Deen al-Islam tell you the details how to pray in each and every salah, what you should say, not casual salah. Deen al-Islam, the religion of Islam, taught us the beautiful slaughtering. Many people slaughter animal. From many years, they slaughter the animal. But the beautiful way of Muslim, don't slaughter in front of the other animal. Don't show the animal the knife. Face the Qibla. Read. Give the animal food. Don't use the bad knife. You must do the sharp knife. Don't tie the leg of the animal after you slaughter. Let it kick. That is called tamam, beautiful. إِذَا قَتَلْتُمْ فَأَحْسِنُوا الْقِتْلَ. If you want to kill, even killing, you must kill in a good way. Even in jihad, you are fighting, you must kill in a beautiful. And he preferred to hold him as a prisoner, not to be killed. If you وَإِذَا ذَبَحْتُمْ فَأَحْسِنُوا الذِّبْحَ. If you want to slaughter, slaughter in a beautiful way. Deen al-Islam taught us how to fight in a mercy. Can you believe that someone go to fight, but he must fight with mercy? Don't kill women. Don't kill elderly person. Don't destroy the churches. Don't cut the tree. Don't kill the animal. Don't destroy the well and rivers. Don't pollute in the environment. Don't attack them at night. And they call us terrorists. After all of that, they call us terrorists. Which terrorists now? If they surrender, don't kill them. If they sign peace with them, don't fight. That is Deen al-Islam, my brothers and sisters. So now it's beautiful, huh? It's beautiful. So you maintain, repair, complete, beautify. And all of us, we are like that. We want to reach the Kamal. We are reach the Tamam, the perfection of Islam. So, as I tell you, when you talk about Islah is repair. You take your TV or your phone to repair because speaker is not right, reception is not right, so there is khalal there. It's wrong. They are doing wrong. So you correct, you discipline your child because he's doing wrong. Disrespect his mother. Same like the phone, doesn't function well. So that one we call it what? Islah. Islah, you have to bring it back to normality. Then we got Kamal. Kamal is, sometimes your car is running but doesn't have light. Maybe the brake is not right. Maybe there's no bumper, there's no seat right. But it's called a car. So now we need Kamal. Our Salah, we maintain it, we repair it, and we make it Kamila, and then we beautify it. Tamam. Beautiful. You do sujood, you do ruku', right? Yes? All right, you do sujood and ruku', yeah. But you don't have khushu', you don't have a spiritual feeling. So Allah said, no, do it without mistake, Do it perfect, and then do it with khushu', that spiritual mood. You bring your mood to the ibadah. Brothers and sisters in Islam, Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala asks us to pay the worker in a beautiful way, to give the sadaqah in a beautiful way. قَوْلٌ مَعْرُوفٌ وَمَغْفِرَةٌ خَيْرٌ مِّن صَدَقَةٍ يَتْبَعُهَا أَذَى. Good word to the beggar, and maghfirah, to forgive the beggar that he asks you, put you in that mood. Sometimes you don't have, and he put you on, take you out of your mood. You know, some people come to borrow money and you don't have, and then he put you in a very, he disappoint you, and then he become irritating you. So after he asks you, you feel guilty. Sometimes you have, you don't want to give him, or you don't have, so he take you out of that. So you forgive him for that. And he will forgive you for that, your action as well. So here it's called tamam. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught the Sahaba how to repay, how to complete, how to beautify. Our mother, may Allah grant my mother Jannatul Firdaus. I just want to make dua for my mother. Each and every fada'il, each and every good akhlaq, because of this lady. Taught us izzat, taught us how to speak the truth. May Allah grant my mother Jannatul Firdaus. I don't want to talk about my mother today. It's very, very special woman in my life. I don't know how we're going to complete our life without our parents and our mother. But this lady, you know, may Allah grant her Jannatul Firdaus. Like the women you read in the book. It's like that. I did see many of the action of this lady matching the fitrat of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, and beautifully, and also maintaining the life of the other. Right. We need our alim, our imam to believe on that. Repay in a good way, and then you complete, teach us how to do ibadah properly and correct, and how to beautify ibadah. We need the media to do that. We need the teacher to do that, to believe in repair, mending, and completing and beautify the attitude, so that we can give the community a salih person to live on that life in a happy way. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all the effort of those people who make Islah, inshallah. Short break, we'll continue after the break. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, brothers and sisters in Islam. And once again, we make a special dua. May Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala make it easy for those who are in difficulties. May Allah grant all our marhumin Jannatul Firdaus. May Allah grant all mankind hidayah to Sirat al-Mustaqim, inshallah. Brothers and sisters in Islam, the greatest ibadah, when you make Islah, when you maintain the life of the people. And you can't make Islah if you don't make Islah and fix your own self first. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam from mukhlasin. Mukhlasin, it means born with it. Why? To give time. That's why to give time to the other to have Islah. Because now if he's busy with himself, so that's why we said parents must marry a salih women. الطيبون للطيبات. Why we have to marry the salih women and salih men? Because we don't have time to repay. We have time to repay our children. So must I fix my wife, or I fix my 5 children? And will I be alive till I fix this one? The imam must have the taqwa so that he can teach the people the taqwa. Or he must fight with himself as well. Brothers and sisters in Islam, the greatest ibadah is to maintain and to mend and beautify and to complete the deen of Allah. What did they ask Sayyidina al-Hasan? They said, خَيْرُ الْأَعْمَالِ أَصْلَحَهُ وَأَصْوَبَهُ. The best iman, when it is أخلصه, with ikhlas, he maintain his heart, وَأَصْوَبَهُ is the correct. You got sincerity, but your salah is wrong. You don't know how to read. You go to the wrong qibla. All right, you have a right qibla, you read the right word, but you don't have the spirit of salah. That's why the greatest ibadah when you make Islah, call people to factory setting, fitrat of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. Now in our community, in our life now, in our society, we find many people because of so many circumstances, because of so many causes, they got a broken heart. They need a repair. The divorcee women need a repair. You people call it rehabilitation maybe, or reconciliation, or what you call it, anger management. I don't know, you got some different terms like that. We call it back to the fitrat of Allah. That's why sunnah is to go for janaza, to repair the heart of that lady. She lost her husband. So now we need to repair. We got some people in our community, they are lonely. They don't know how to repair themselves so that they can repair their children. So we need to go to that person, some person living alone. No one advise him, no mashura, no counseling, nothing. This person in need for me and you. Even if he doesn't ask us to go, we have to give him the nasiha and we have to advise. Unsur akhaka zaliman aw mazluma. You have to support your brother if he's mazloom, being oppressed, or he's an oppressor. You see, how you support him when he's an oppressor? Stop him from oppressing. Especially people like us, we're preaching. They say it's not your business. Allah, you are my business. My job is to preach. So he said, no, it's not your business. Mind your business. You know what is my business? Is to teach you and teach myself. And I'm also your business. If I do wrong, you come and mend me and fix me and repay me as well. وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. We got someone, it's called qa'id. What is qa'id? Some person reached certain age, sat at home, doesn't have a fresh information. You know, the people, may Allah grant our elderly people shifa and sahhat and afiyah. They are very old and know that the mind and the sense, it's organs. If you don't use it, you lose it. If you don't walk so much, you're going to get a joint problem. If you don't you talk so much, you're going to have a tongue problem. So you have to apply and practice and let you function that organs. So the elderly people, they are in pension, they are retired, they don't have that interest anymore. So that mind, they got weak. So we have to go to these people and refresh them. And we feed them with the new information. And that's why we, when the elderly person get married, hey, he revive. We got one uncle like that. So he was 75 years and he married. Oh, Allah give him life again. He's very active and he loved life more than before. Why? Because now he got a baby and he want to prove to his wife that he's young. So he got a big challenge. So these people need our help, need our maintaining is our qa'id. Person lost his wife, lady lost her husband, sitting there in a corner. She's she's busy with herself only. She left the communication contact with the dunya. We have to refresh these people and we have to entertain them. We got some person, we call him mahjur. Mahjur, it means dumped somewhere, migrated from the people migrated from him, has no need for him. You know, they say the commander of the army and the police, retired people and politicians, you know, the guys who got a big authority, when they lose their job, ya Allah, movie star, soccer player, you know, these guys who steal the show before. Hey, we feel sorry for them because no one ran after them to interview, or no one listened to them. They need the support, these people. We call them qa'id. Qa'id, it means set, and mahjur, people don't need him anymore. Former, ex is, it's a problem there. Like sometimes, the children now, they are, alhamdulillah, they married, they got it, and they don't need you. They don't, they don't need your advice anymore just to get you for barakah. It's also, these people need to maintain their heart. We got someone, it's a manbooth. What is manbooth? Someone being rejected because of some faulty. Many of us, we must understand how to deal with the wrongdoer. Wrongdoer is a human being, and everyone is a wrongdoer, but this one is unlucky because being caught. And we got plenty wrongdoer never been caught, and we still deal with them. Only the difference between you and these people, that this one here been caught and you never been caught. You will be caught on Akhirah. So what should we do with a mambuth? We try to call him to the cage of Iman, under the shade and the shadow of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. So you can't be on shaitan against him. Your son made a mistake and you did shout him and discipline him. Khalas, finish now. But you chase your daughter away from the house. Oh, it takes us to another issue there, when the man go and marry another wife. Oh, ask me, I got plenty email here about it. Then the women said, you know what, you married another wife, it means I'm ugly, I'm not good. Wallahi, I will leave the house. And the lady took the 2 children, took the clothes and go to mother's house. Now mother is an old lady, not working. Then she sat with 2 children, and sister-in-law fight with her children, and you know all that politics on the house. Then this lady got izzat and said, no, I will never go back to that man till he divorced that one. He said, look here, my friend, there's no one on earth force a husband to divorce his wife. Actually, that divorce is not allowed. It's not accepted. You can't make condition like that. I don't know, my time is up. I want to give you a nice story. That story, that one lady called me and tell me, Sheikh, my husband told me, I won't mention the name now, my husband told me that my wife is very sick. So I want, before he marry her, then very sick. I don't sleep with her, she's very, very sick. I want to marry you. She told him, no problem. And then second wife married him. Look at this, and Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala with His Qudrat, the first wife got shifa and become fresh and young than before. So that lady said, stop, our agreement was not to sleep with us. I said, you can't say that. And she's still insisting that agreement that you marry me but don't sleep with that one. You can't make that condition. There is no such, that bad contract is illegal, is not countable. So you can't say, I marry you if you divorce your wife. My friend, look after your husband, hold him, don't allow him to marry, try to use all your ways. But once he married, this lady is his halal wife under the Shariat of Allah. Especially if you got children from her, you can't. And we tell the first wife, it's your faulty. Why you never hold your birds and fly to somewhere else? And then we tell the second wife, be careful, because if you don't get what he lost there on the first one, he will also marry the third one. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala safeguard the marriage of the Muslim Ummah, create the love and muhabba in the houses, keep one wife for the sake of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. Unfortunately, my time is up. Inshallah, we'll talk more next time. Shukran jazilan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله ما لنا